Lycoris Recoil was not a show that I had planned on watching. I had seen some promotional art for the show and a random ad here or there for it, but with how much anime is released in a season and how much time you have to invest to even watch half of them, I thought I would just leave it on the back burner and see how it was received before I watched it. So after seeing it get a very positive initial reaction from the first few episodes, I gave it a watch, and I have to say, it definitely lived up to the expectations that people had set for it. For those who haven't watched it, Lycoris Recoil is set in a world where Japan has determined to curb the crime in their country, and the way they aim to do this is by employing orphaned girls who they train from a young age to take out anyone who is going to commit a crime before they even have a chance to do it, portraying the image that there was never any crime to begin with. Think very Captain America Winter Soldier. In the show, we follow one of the agents called Tanaka Inoue, a stone-faced and hard-working girl, after she is sent away from the headquarters of the agents for disobeying orders directly from her superior. She's sent over to a cafe that is made up of misfits to work directly with helping people instead of the regular covert ops missions, and it's here where she meets our other protagonist, the cheery Chisato. Chisato is one of the most highly skilled agents in the organization, but due to an event that happened years before, and her disobedience as well, she broke off and went to the cafe with her trainer. So that's the basic premise. Tanaka wants to regain her place in the organization, and Chisato wants to teach her to be more normal and have fun in life. Beyond the basic premise, though, there is a hidden undertone that some person or group is trying to take over the organization and specifically target Chisato for either her abilities or something that we don't know yet. All of these threads and characters lead to a show that, while not breaking the mold, has been one of the most enjoyable watches I've had in a long time for a seasonal anime. The characters are just so fun to watch. Their interactions strike that great balance of over-the-top for entertainment and realistic, so you never truly feel like your suspension of disbelief is gone. You really believe that Chisato wants to help Tanaka improve herself, and her energy is so infectious while she does it that you can't help but get pulled in. One of my favorite scenes so far in the show has been when Chisato and Tanaka go to the aquarium and just talk about fish, their thoughts. I couldn't stop smiling during it. It just felt like a positive scene. The voice acting is also so perfect, with all the performances perfectly encapsulating their characters. The show isn't just a slice of life, though. As mentioned before, their mission is also to take out threats, so there is plenty of action in the show. The fight scenes are insanely kinetic and fun to watch, with just enough an episode to satisfy, but never enough to take away from the story. The gun-fu style used is so satisfying to watch, and the slick ways that Chisato dodges the bullets at close range always gets me hype. These scenes would only work if the animation were up to par, and that might be the best part of the show, the animation quality. The show is constantly looking on model and barely has any moments where it is noticeably bad, and the Sakuga scenes are so smooth that it's an almost hypnotizing watch. They don't only use their Sakuga on the fights, though. One of my favorite uses of the smooth animation was just a scene where Chisato picks up Tanaka and spins her around. All the little movements and facial expressions make it feel so accurate to real life. All of these combined have made the show something I've looked forward to each week, and I'm not the only one. With it being on the bestseller list in Japan for the pre-order of its first Blu-ray, it being the only anime this season to be on the list, it's obvious that there's something special about it. I mean, this is only with 4 episodes released and still plenty of show to watch. But with what we've seen so far, I have plenty of hope that the show will end up being a complete package and succeed. If you haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, which I doubt you haven't, I would highly recommend it. Thanks. I'll see you next video.